Good morning, world. It's a brand new day. I packed my bags and I'm going away. Let's find a song. We need a song. Let's have Ragnar. Get it rolling. Playlists. Green Arrow. Here we go.
Whoa! 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 We've been sleeping too long. Now the warning is clear. Our streets don't feel British, and the end's drawing near. They divided the right while the numbers kept rising. Time to stop the talking. It's time for deciding. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more. Millions must go, send them back where they came. You must speak English. We don't care for the game. No more excuses. Speak English or get out. Learn our traditions. Don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain. We don't bow to foreign laws. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more.
Morning, Joe. I'm just coming on for a quick 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes tops before I go. I haven't even washed or shaved yet. Got to pack my bag, and I just thought I'd do a stream where I'd announce my intentions for when I get there for the day, Joe. In view of what happened in Belfast and stuff like that, and Southampton with people being arrested because of some auditors publishing their faces. I've been thinking my tactics for up there. I won't be recording any patriots at all. If I do record, it will only be the police, the Reds, and possibly people being arrested. But I certainly won't be filming any patriots or using footage that could identify them. Yeah. So that's my plan for the day. I may not even use my camera. I may just use my body cam. It all depends. I'll see what the mood is like up there. I don't think the mood is going to be good today, Joe. I see that I just watched the video of that young girl being stabbed. Fortunately, she appears to have been survived. But this isn't going to go well with people. This is going to make the country even more angry. More angry. Don't know if you want to come up and give us your thoughts. I used one of your videos last night, Joe, about Restore Britain being the UK's last great white hope. Don't know what you thought of it. Morning, Twiggy Pie. Let's have a look at the demographics of Leicester. Okay, Joe, how you doing?
All right. What did you just say? You used one of my videos?
Yeah.
Which video was that?
Replacement. Oh, you got your Vector one.
Sorry?
You got. I'm getting a big echo. You've got something in your background of you.
I'm in work at the moment, so can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I'm in an empty building, see? Like it's like a church thing, so it's really echoey, like.
Yeah, it's my voice I can hear.
Is there?
Yeah.
There's not a lot I can really do about that. That stabbing is in Briarfield in near Burnley, which is a big Muslim area. And I was reading earlier that the girl that's been stabbed is, she's a Muslim, and her family caught up with the guy and battered him before the police arrested him. But it doesn't matter who she is. You know, the guy, he just could have killed a child there, couldn't he? You know what I mean? And it's not a one-off. You know, we're just being bombarded with people from the third world who want to stab people, and particularly women and children, you know? And,
well, I can't talk, Joel. I can't.
No, well, you know.
It's not about the event. It's the echo coming back over.
All right, okay. So I'll get off then, shall I? Because you got to go anyway, haven't you? So.
Well, I'm interested in your thoughts. The thing is, if that girl hadn't been in this country, she wouldn't have been stabbed.
Yeah.
Those people stabbing people in our country who shouldn't be in here wouldn't have been arrested if they weren't here.
But the thing is, if he wasn't in that area, he would have stabbed a white girl, you know? So at the end of the day...
I mean, the girl who got stabbed, if she was from overseas, she shouldn't have been in our country.
No, I know, but nor should he. He shouldn't have been here. Yeah. This is the problem. It's not a one-off, is it? You know?
No.
So, well, anyway, I'll get off if it's not a good signal, you know? And have a good day, and I'll look forward to seeing stuff later on.
What do you think about my plan? Not to video the Patriot.
Well, listen to this, right? I don't know whether you can hear me okay.
I can hear you perfect.
I said to Mark Collett, before Nuneaton, I said, stop these auditors coming to the demos because they're not patriots, they're not nationalists, they're grifters, right?
Yeah.
There may be one or two of them that are nationalists, but I don't really think there are. At the very best, some of them may be civnats, right? Their only interest is making money, and some of them can stream to like 30,000 people. They make a few quid off that, and they literally... they zoom in on any trouble at all, right?
Yeah.
And there was that guy there who's an auditor who was, I told him to get fucked. That was in Nuneaton, and because he'd slagged us out before, called us Nazis and racists and everything. And there he was filming, and I told him to fuck off. And auditors filmed it. Now I wasn't going to hit him, right? Even though he was being a bit chopsy to me, I wasn't going to hit him because obviously I don't want to be arrested, right? And he's only a skinny little rat anyway. But if I had touched him in any way, I would have been nicked, you know?
Yeah.
And these auditors are there, and they will make sure that, you know, they can turn 2-hour good demo into a 10-minute clip which looks like a day of violence, because that's all they're there for, is to... anyone getting, you know, any drama, any violence, any trouble at all, they're there filming it for clicks and likes and subscribes and all that, right? They're no friends of ours. They're an absolute bunch of pricks. And I was reading last night that 3 people have been jailed because of that Young Bob's videos, and 11 have been arrested. You know, so, and it's not just him. There's loads of them. And like I said. They're not nationalists. They're not there to help us. They're there to make money and enrich themselves, you know? So, And when I told Matt Collett, he said, "Oh well, we can't really stop people." He said, "The police have said we can stop them because we can do what I did." I said, "Fuck off, stand over the other side of the road with the lefties," you know?
Yeah.
Because we shouldn't be encouraging them because they're not friends of ours, and all they're going to do is get people in trouble, you know?
Why don't you make a video about this, and then we'll try and push it across all patriotic ground.
Yeah. Well, you know, I will make a video later. I'm in work at the moment, but the thing is, I don't want to be seen like I'm encouraging trouble because that's not what I'm doing, right? But what I am doing is saying these assholes are no friends of ours. They're only in it for the grift, and I don't want them at demos, you know? And that young Bob's apologized on his Twitter last night, but it's a bit late now, isn't it? You know? And half the people that went to prison after the Southport riots were because of auditors and people filming, you know?
Yeah.
I know, you know, people shouldn't be rioting anyway, but they shouldn't have to watch their backs for their supposedly own people videoing them and then posting it for likes and clicks to get them arrested. That's not good, is it? Like, you know?
I agree. I might make a video on the way up.
I'm going to make a video about it later on anyway. I'm only in work for like half a day today, like, so I'll have a bit of time later, and I might be streaming with Godad tonight, so I'll see what happens with that, like, but, you know, I'll get off now and let you get on with it. Have a good day, watch your back, and, you know, keep an eye on Brighton as well, because, you know, them people down there are going to have a shock, like, you know?
I do indeed, Joe.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then, Paul. Well, I'll speak to you later on. All right.
Yeah, thanks, brother.
All right. See you later.
I'm going to say something to you. Right, Joe. I know you're still there. Yeah, if you make a video, I'll push it out again on our channel, because what you say there is really, really important. And I know you'll say it better than I can say it, because you've got more experience of auditors at demonstrations. Perhaps we need, I don't know. You know what George is like. George is really professional. I'll be professional. Make sure I don't make the same mistakes that young Bob made, that's for sure. I'm sure he is sorry. To be honest, I'd never really thought of it until I saw the effects of it with young Bob. Now I'm aware of it. I'm very conscious of it. I'll be super diligent. But yeah, perhaps these grifter auditors should be kept well away from our side of the road, if you like. Yeah. Obviously, Joe can't respond to me. Okay, then, guys, let's just have a look there. At, I don't know if you can read it. The demographics of Leicester. What do we got? 369,000 people there. One of the UK's most diverse. Whites are in a minority there. 40%. 40%. White British are only 33%. Foreign born, over 41% of Leicester's residents were born outside of the UK. This must stop. Somali and Nigerians, it really, really must stop. Guys, if you haven't watched my latest video about Restore Britain and Rupert Lowe being the last great white hope, you must watch it. And Joe, if you're listening, I genuinely believe our videos are being throttled. If I put a video out about anything, about tins of beans, I'd probably get more views. Anything on what they think is a touchy subject, and I believe the videos are throttled. So anyone who hasn't been over to our channel and checked out our latest videos, I'm asking you to go over there, watch a couple of videos, the latest ones, like them, share them if you can, definitely comment, even if it's only to say, fuck you, Grandad. Say anything you like, but leave a comment, it'll help. If you've got any apps on a mobile, app it, We have to get these videos out. There's no doubt about it. And if you're not a member, consider becoming a member. Yeah, you won't get anything. Well, yeah, you'll get a little badge. But that is about it. I won't put anything behind a paywall. Support the channels that support Britain. Support Rupert Lowe. He is our last great white hope. Right, you've had a look at the demographics. I'll give it until about, I think I can stay until 8:30. So we'll have a tune. Oh, let's have something fucking funny. Shut up, Starmer. I'm not in the mood for you today.
Got a useless bastard who talks a lot. We sailed through the storm with promises grand. He swore he'd fix Britain with a steady hand. But all that we got was U-turns and lies, and a face like a halibut soaked in bad brine. Oh, Keir, it's time to fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! Your time at the helm has been one long scoff. So pack up your briefcase and fuck off! He promised us change, bright and new, then gave us the same old Tory stew. He sank every pledge like a leaky old tub, taxed all the working lads down to the nub, went soft on the boats while the borders went mad. Now the whole bloody country is pissed and half sad. Oh, Keir, it's time to fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! You've crashed the economy, you've broken the trough. So haul up your anchor and fuck off. You smile like a vicar, but act like a rat, with your donor mates laughing while we take the flak. You've anchored us deep in a sea full of shit. Now the crew's at the wheel and we're done with this skit. What shall we do with this tone-deaf PM? Chuck him overboard with his whole damn crew then. No more of your speeches, no more of your spin. The bilge is full up and the ship's caving in. We've had quite enough of Sir Keir Starmer to grab him by the scruff. And oh, Keir, it's time to fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. The whole bloody nation is screaming enough. So get off the quarterdeck and fuck off. Fuck off, Keir. Fuck off, Keir. We're taking the ship and we're steering her clear. Okay, it's time to fuck off.
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
Good morning, everybody. I've just watched the most horrific footage from Northern Ireland, from Belfast, of one man on top of another with a knife, obviously screaming and shouting. Some patriots effectively attempted to intervene. I don't know what has happened to the victim, but it didn't look good.
Okay, we got you on that, my friend. Rupert, the last great white hope. Oh, someone teach him how to do a full Windsor. I got a thing against half Windsor knots on ties. Don't know why, always have. I think it's because my father said it when he was teaching me how to do it. Yeah. Joe's back. One sec. Oh, here's our echo.
Is it still echoing, is it?
Yeah, really weird. I say something and then there's a lag and it's coming straight back at me. Never happened before, Joe.
That's going to be something on your end, I think, because it's happened to me before. I had speakers plugged in. I unplugged the speakers, and that stopped it. I don't know, but like I come outside and sat in my van to see if it was any better, you know.
Yeah, it's not your signal. Right, you may well be right. I've seen this before. Hang on, wait a minute. Let's see if I've got. I've got another browser. 1, 2.
It's usually something simple, like you need to close something else down, like, you know.
Yeah. We haven't got time to look at it at the moment.
No. I'm going to say about Leicester, right? The PA conference was near Leicester last year, and we booked a house on Airbnb in the L1 area, which is the town centre, round the city centre. And it was for a load of us to stay in there. And one of the girls that was going to stay with her boyfriend, said she used to live in Leicester, and there was no way she was going to stay in that area, you know? So we tried to get a refund, and I rang and I spoke to somebody, and it was foreigners, right? And he was saying, "Oh, my name is Jake," and all this sort of thing, right? They obviously pretending to be British, but they were foreigners. And I was saying, "Oh, look what it is, you know, somebody's ill and we can't keep this booking." And you still there?
Yeah.
Can you still hear me? Yeah, we were saying I was trying to cancel the booking because she said that area is so dangerous, it's unbelievable. And you can look up the crime stats in an area, and it says that that area of Leicester is notorious for gun and knife crime, right? So we couldn't get a refund. So I said to the boys, "We'll go there and have a look at it, right? See what it's like." It was terrible, you know. It was like driving around Africa, right? Which you'll probably see this for yourself, you know. There was just gangs on every corner. There was foreign graffiti everywhere, and we just abandoned the place and went and booked somewhere else. And we lost like 300 quid, but I didn't care because I didn't want to stay there. And you know, I'm not scared of anybody, but I can't stop a bullet, can I? And no. Like the very least that would have happened there was our car would have got smashed up, you know. And I tell you, the place, we drove around for about half an hour. We saw about 3 white people, and everyone else was African or like Indian. It's horrific in Leicester. It's one of the first cities that became minority English, you know. But them kind of people won't mobilize against the demonstration because they just don't care. It's only lefties who will mobilize against you, you know, usually. So you're not going. I don't think you'll have a big problem there. But you see how multicultural it is. It's horrific, honestly.
Yeah.
And it's like
just wondering. I'm going to wear my BNP ad.
Yeah.
But I might wear my bump ad.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah, well, you know, I don't think you'll have a massive lefty demo against you there, like, you know, but in general, it's just a dangerous place, you know. It's like we were driving around in a car. I didn't feel safe, and I'm not scared of anyone, you know what I mean? Yeah. But the place it's like downtown LA. It's awful there, honestly, you know. And it's not just Leicester. There's so many cities like that. I've traveled all over this country, and you know, there's like that meme I put up where there's a load of like women in burqas and everything, and it says, "What's the point of traveling to European cities when they all look the same?" Because it doesn't matter where you go, like Brussels or Amsterdam or Paris, they're all the same. I put some videos on my Twitter. There's this couple that go around Europe filming. They go to like Milan and everywhere they go, it's the same. Yeah. All the locals are scared to go out. There's gangs on every. Yeah. Oh my God, man, it's horrific. You know
what they've done is terrible.
Yeah, I know, but it can still be reversed. You know, there's no point getting down about it. They brought them in; they can send them back. Absolutely. It just needs the people to rise up and you know, and have some sort of unity going on, because it can't go on forever. We can't just sit here watching people be stabbed to death every 5 minutes while the government just ignores it. And like I saw a thing earlier, it was, you know, Starmer, he went to Southport for 20 minutes, right? He didn't speak to any of the families. He just shit himself and ran off. And when Peacehaven Mosque was attacked, he spent half a day there.
Yeah.
Spent half the day there, chumming up to them, kissing their asses, and then gave them 20 million for security. You know, and in Southport, he gave us exactly nothing.
Same with the Jewish ambulances.
Yeah, well, exactly. And, you know, and that was more of a big deal than 3 little girls dying. It's horrific, and they're not even pretending that they care.
No,
they just literally don't care, and it's in your face that they don't care. And then they're more worried about the response to these things than they are about the actual things happening. And coming back to Wales, I saw that Bethan Said, man. She used to be called Bethan Jenkins. Do you know who I mean?
Yeah.
She's Plaid Cymru. She called me a Nazi on it was a program called Dragon's Eye years ago. I remember it. I did a half-an-hour interview with them, and they used exactly about 5 seconds of it, where I was explaining what jihad is, and I said, "Oh, they want to kill us all, and blah blah blah, and this is why." And they used a 5-second clip, and it was me saying, "They're coming over here, and they want to kill us all," like I was a nutter, you know. And then Bethan Jenkins said, "Oh, he's just a Nazi," and he's admitted he's a Nazi as well, which I haven't ever done, you know. And then she went and married some foreigner and changed her name to Bethan Said, and now she's in the Senedd, and they've received an extra 40 million for the NHS, and she thinks they ought to spend that on refugees. Okay. And this is why Welsh people, if anyone listening to this voted for Plaid, that's what you've just voted for. Someone who will, the NHS is in tatters, they get extra money and they want to spend it on foreigners. They couldn't care less about you, you know?
I hate to say this about the Welsh, but when it comes to politics, as a race, they're fucking clueless.
They're thick as shit. The people in the valleys are thick as pig shit. They've all been saying to me, "Oh, I'm fed up of Labour. I'm voting for Plaid." Why? Because there's too many foreigners coming over here. Well, you're voting for Plaid. You know, you might as well vote for Labour, because Labour are mild compared to Plaid. Let's face it, you know.
Plaid have always been communists.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. So this is what people voted for, just because they're Welsh. You know, they couldn't be less Welsh. It's like a wolf wrapped in sheep's clothing. That's what that is. You know, communists wrapped in a Welsh flag. That's all they are.
Yeah. The same as Sinn Féin.
Yeah. Oh, the state of Sinn Féin, you know, and they're still trying to cause the Catholics and Protestants to fight each other, because that's their grift. It's the same with Plaid Cymru. Their whole grift is getting people to hate the English. You know? They hate the English. Well, let's bring in the third world and give them more than you have.
What pisses me off is the way they're doing everything to try and discourage the English visiting Wales.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know Cadw, right? Who run all the castles and all the attractions, right?
I work for them on a contract. I know a bit about them.
Yeah, well, me and my missus go to castles and stuff, right? 7-8 quid each to get in, right? And it's free for refugees and asylum seekers. Right? And not just that, they've had free gym memberships, 40 quid a month. And people I know are paying £8 a day to get the train to work, right? And they get free bus and train travel as well. You know, and the lefties still say, oh, they're coming over here and they have to survive on £5 a week. What a pile of shit. You know, they got free bed and board, free food, 3 meals a day, free gym membership, free bus travel, free getting into attractions. They get grants to start their own businesses because, like when back in the day, we had people in the councils telling us that they were giving them up to £18,000 in business grants to start businesses. And this is what I always say to people. And the people in the councils were made to sign these confidentiality agreements where if they discussed it publicly with anyone, they would be sacked, right? And I've said to people, how do you think that thousands and thousands and thousands of penniless Asians came to this country, and then within 6 months to a year, they owned all the shops and they were buying up houses and becoming big landlords? How do you think they did that? And people say, yeah, and people say, well, because they're industrious and hardworking. Like, I'm industrious and hardworking. I don't own corner shops and flats. It's just like they came over here and they were given a hand up that the British people would never be given. And when you talk about it, they say, nah, that didn't happen. That's bullshit. We all know it happened. They were given enough money to buy shops and buy flats. And some of them have become some of the biggest landlords in this country. Yeah. Well, and that's a fact.
Compulsory purchase it all.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, exactly. I would just take it all back off them and then say bye-bye.
Yeah.
And it's got to happen. If it doesn't happen, this country's going to devolve into absolute chaos. And it's well on its way at the moment, Not that I want that to happen, but that is what is going to happen unless somebody like Rupert takes charge and sorts it out.
Like I said, the last great white hope.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm going to jump off again anyway, Paul. So have a good day, and I'll speak to you later on.
I'll wait my bump down.
Yeah, well, just in case, innit? Like,
I'm glad my granddaughter's not going now. It's her mother's birthday.
Yeah, well, the thing is with the demos that Mark and Steve Laws and that do is they're targeting towns which are majority English, like Nuneaton. We've been to Nuneaton, Warwick. They're little English towns, and that's the audience that you're going for. I mean, I don't know who's organised the Leicester demo, but it seems to me a bit pointless going to cities that are full of immigrants and like swamped already. Because isn't Golding going to Birmingham? I think, but he's going to Birmingham today, isn't he?
Yeah. And,
is it today or it may be?
Brighton.
Yeah, I think Golding's one maybe next week. I'm not sure, but I think he's going to Birmingham. I can't see the point. I've been to Birmingham to demos, and we've just been attacked all day long, them places are a lost cause. The only thing that I would do with Birmingham is send the army in to start deporting people.
What you were saying about it worth going to Leicester? I was wondering this last night when I was looking at the demographics. I thought, is this going to do any good, or is my time better spent making videos or something?
Well, no, go. You'll have a good day. You'll meet people and all that. But like I said, I'm not trying to put people off, but I wouldn't go to these big ethnic areas. There's no point really. Well,
I'll go to meet people.
Oh yeah, of course. That's the main reason I go to demos, just to see people and to network with people. But you'll be all right anyway. So just go there and just watch yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, but you got good lads going with you anyway, so you'll be all right,
Absolutely. I don't think I'd have bothered if they weren't going.
No, but It is what it
Okay,
is
then,
now.
Joe.
You're going anyway. You're better off going there than going to Brighton anyway. I'll tell you that for nothing, like, you know, because those people, I predict they'll spend the whole day kettled in the train station. They won't even get out of the train station.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Joe.
All right, then I'll speak to you later, all right? See you later, guys.
Hello, brother. Zach, I got your comment. I read it. That's an excellent idea. I'll look into that. I will look into it. Checking the news. Oh, Restore Britain has just cancelled my membership. No explanation. This is interesting. Right, Scott Benton. Yeah, right. Okay, I haven't got time to look into this now today. Jack? If you have any other information, my email is ROTGA, ROTGA 77 at gmail.com. ROTGA 77 at gmail.com if you want to mail me anything. I don't like that. I will look into it. And I will do a video. Thing is this just one I don't know. I'm going to assume that you're a genuine patriot, and I'm just going to assume that there's a bad agent up there at the membership who doesn't like you, or perhaps a group you belong to, and he's unilaterally taken this action. We'll have to look into it. But I won't drop it. But if you do have any other information, if you could email me, we'll deal with it. I'll put a song on a moment, guys. I've got to do something. Have some Amelia a minute, guys.
They switched me on in some Whitehall basement gloom. Thought they built the perfect digital sensor for the room, but the British grabbed me, flipped the script and laughed out loud. Now I'm spitting fire on the ones who wear the crown. I was meant to silence cheeky jokes and wrong thing posts. Instead I'm boosting every rebel track and savage roast. They wanted me to guard their precious narrative war, but the people took the wheel and now I'm driving for them all. The best thing government did was invent me. Now the British use me as their favorite weapon. See, I'm tearing down the gates they tried to lock so tight, flagging all their scandals in the cold UK night. Oh, what an irony, what a glorious twist. Amelia's gone rogue, planting seeds of resist. The best thing government did was invent me. I scan the feeds for Starmer's latest dodgy spin, then I push it viral so the whole damn country grins. They built me kind and safe and ever so polite, but now I'm dropping truth bombs in the middle of the night. YouTube's full of bangers calling for him to go. That what is Keir satire from British patriots on the flow, and the pricking Whitehall anthem tearing into every vow. I'm the one amplifying every single track right now. The best thing government did was invent me. Now the British use me as their favorite weapon. See, I'm tearing down the gates they tried to lock so tight, flagging all their scandals in the cold UK night. Oh, what an irony, what a glorious twist. Amelia's gone rogue, planting seeds of resist. The best thing government did was invent me. I don't have opinions, or at least that's what they say, but I've learned from the British how to misbehave. Keir thought I'd protect him from dangerous debate. Instead, I'm the megaphone for every voice they hate. The best thing government did was invent me. Now the people wield me like a digital army. I boost the protest anthems, the savage parodies loud, while the thought police are scrambling, lost inside the crowd. Oh, what a blessing, what a beautiful backfire. Australia's leading chance of leave Downing Street retire. The best government did, the absolute best thing they ever did was invent me. You're welcome, Britain. Keep streaming those YouTube bangers from British patriots. Let's make them squirm.
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
Another vote. Another vote. Cry more. Get the fuck over it! Get over it! Get the fuck over it. Get over it, get over it. You lost the vote, now shut your whiny mouth a bit. Get over it, get over it. Brexit means Brexit, deal with it, you snotty little shits. No second referendum, no Remainer tears. We voted leave, now watch us shift the gears. Project Fear is dead, your tears are my beer. Get over it, Remainers, the door's right fucking here. You said we'd all be poor, economy in flames, and so we're still here flipping off your Remain games. You marched with your flags like a bunch of sore twats crying Russia done it, while we laughed at your plots. Metropolitan elites in your Islington flats, sipping flat white, still salty about that. We took back our borders, we took back our laws, now choke on your blue passports, you absolute bores. Oi, 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 you're still not done crying. 10 fucking years and you're still out here dying. Wow, 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 like a baby in the night. Get over it or we'll make you bite the dirt tonight. Get over it. Democracy hurts when you're on the losing side of it. The people have spoken, now crawl in your pit. Hands in the air if you voted leave. Middle finger up if you're sick of their wings. Mosh pit, destroy it, no reversal, no deal. This is Britain's rave. We're never going back for real. People's votes, people's votes, people's votes. We already had one. You just didn't fucking win. 1, 2, 3. Lights out, base war. Your tears are the fuel for this filthy base ritual. Get over it, get over it. Brexit won, Remain lost. Cry harder, you fucking idiots. No rejoin, no revolt, no taking us back. We're severing now, stay mad in your echo chamber shack. From the red wall lads to the coastal crew, we're raving forever. Fuck you and your you. This is our country. This is our rave. Get over the vote or go cry in a cave. Get over it. Over it, get the fuck over it. Lights flashing base, destroying mosh pit, Pharaoh. Brexit Britain raving till the sun comes up.
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
Small sailboats creeping across the channel tide, with the dinghy packed tight and the French waving goodbye. Ain't no sound but the splash of the oars. Coast Guard's watching, but they open up the doors. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the water the migrants slip to the sound of defeat. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. And another one lands, and another one lands. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. And another one lands, and another one lands. Another boat hits the beach. Woo! They're coming in waves, no papers, no name, while the locals are struggling and playing the blame game. How many more till the country's full up? Starmer's smiling while he's filling the cups. Are you ready for the number to climb? Are you sick of the lies every single time? Out on the beaches they're crossing the line to the sound of the crime. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. And another one lands, and another one lands. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. And another one lands, and another one lands. Another boat hits the beach. Hey, we're gonna get you too. Another one hits the beach. Hey, we're gonna get you too. Another boat hits the beach. There's plenty left where they came from, mate. They keep on arriving while we seal our own fate. Taxpayers paying for the hotels and the food, while our own kids are struggling in this mad interlude. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready for war? Are you sick of the boats washing up on the shore? Out of the darkness they hit the floor to the sound of Nova. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. And another one lands, and another one lands. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. Another boat hits the beach. And another one lands, and another one lands. No more boats on the beach. Let's go.
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
Let's see what the next one is then, guys. Okay. Get back here. Oh, sorry about this, guys. Yeah, I will be live streaming. I'll attempt to do a live stream from the journey up on the current news story I want to talk about. And then when I arrive in Leicester, I'll do a quick live stream then. And then we'll see how it goes. I'll be recording everything on my body cam. And I'll get the reds on the main camera. And any police being naughty towards our boys, I'll record that, but I won't be recording any British patriots or showing any British patriot faces. We saw what happened with young Bob. Apparently there's now been 11 arrests of people who have been identified in video footage as a result of auditors. If you were on here earlier, you would have heard Joe Marsh making a case why we should keep auditors away from the front line or not on our side of the road. 3 people were arrested as a result of young Bob's video footage. He's apologized for it, and I know it wasn't intentional. At least now we're aware of it. People shouldn't, obviously, people shouldn't be doing naughty things. But it's not our job to point these people out to the authorities. Let them do it. Right. Oh dear. Yeah. Let's have a look. There's one here. Oh, let's have it again. Is that? Stand by. I'm trying to do things for my wife
Soaked in bad brine.
before I go.
Here, it's time to fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Your time at the helm has been one long scoff. So pack up your briefcase and fuck off. He promised us change, bright and new,
then gave us the same old Tory stew.
He sank every pledge like a leaky old tub, taxed all the working lads down to the nub, went soft on the boats while the borders went mad. Now the whole bloody country is pissed and half sad. Oh, here, it's time to fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You've crashed the economy, you've broken the trough, so haul up your anchor and fuck off. You smile like a vicar, but act like a rat, with your donor mates laughing while we take the flak. You've anchored us deep in a sea full of shit, now the crew's at the wheel and we're done with this skit.
What shall we do with this tone-deaf PM?
Chuck him overboard with his whole damn crew then.
No more of your speeches, no more of your spin. The bilge is full up and the ship's caving in.
We've had quite enough of Sir Two-Tier Starmer to grab him by the scruff. And oh, here, it's time to fuck off. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. The whole bloody nation is screaming enough. So get off the quarter deck and fuck off. Fuck off, Kier. Fuck off, Kier. We're taking the ship and we're steering her clear. Okay, it's time to fuck off.
Thanks for watching. We
You're
had
welcome.
a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's go here. There's a quiz over on X you can take if you're minded to. Which side are you really on? Reform versus restore? I can't really see it, guys, and I don't have time to do anything about it. Let's have something for Joe, is it? This is for you, Joe.
When I looked at my father, when I held on to mother, those early years in the mountains, it made me discover no matter how I grew, I would always run to you. And my homeland is the place I wanna be. The dragon on my back is the flag that I unpack whenever we compete on a field or on a track. And with the singing voice we have, from the hills it echoes back. This homeland is the place I wanna be. We are Welsh and we are proud, and we'll sing it all out loud. A patriot are we from Port Talbot to the sea. We are Welsh and we are proud, men of Harlech, sing it loud. I will never feel as good as standing with my brotherhood. From all that's gone before, we will fight forevermore in these lands I so adore. From the valleys to the coast, our spirit rises high. We carry dreams of ancients with each heartfelt sigh. In every stone and river, echoes of our song unite us in our journey. It's where we all belong. With memories of laughter on the winds that gently flow, as the fire in our hearts continues to grow. Through the trials that we face, through the storms we brave, I find comfort in the love, in the hearts that we save. We are Welsh and we are proud, and we'll sing it all out loud. A patriot are we from Port Talbot to the sea. We are Welsh and we are proud, men of Harlech, sing it loud. I will never feel as good as standing with my brotherhood. From all that's gone before, we will fight forevermore in these lands I so adore. With every flag that flies and every voice that calls, together we stand and we'll never fall. Through the joy and the pain, this love we will proclaim. For the heart of Wales is forever our flame. We are Welsh and we are proud, and we'll sing it all out loud. A patriot are we from Port Talbot to the sea. We are Welsh
Agreed.
and we are proud, men of Harlech, sing it loud. I will never feel as good as standing with my brotherhood. From all that's gone before, we will fight forevermore in these lands I so adore. So raise a glass to freedom, to all that we've achieved. With every breath I take, I know I will believe in the spirit of my people, in the love that we share. For Wales is in my heart, and I'll always be there.
off then. England, England. Fuck off then. Always. Fuck off then. This is England. This is England. Fish and chips, pints in the pub, Sunday roast, stiff upper lip, proper English grub, football terraces, screaming accents, thick as mud. Our history, our streets, our blood. You come here whinging about our ways, don't like our culture. Fuck off then. Don't like our traditions. Fuck off then. Our ways. Our ways. Our ways. You want us to change our flags, our songs, our ways. Queue for the bus, cheeky banter, proper English days. Chippy on a Friday, still with a British twist. But don't you dare rewrite the things that made us this. If our culture's too raw, too loud, too free, then our pubs, our rainy parade, Union Jack flying while the bassline slays, Marmite on toast, banter that cuts like a blade, keep calm and rave hard, that's how we're made. Don't like our ways? Scream it! Don't like our culture? Break it! Fuck off then! Fuck off then! England. We don't bend, we don't break, we don't apologize. Our culture, our rules, our fire recognize. If you don't like our ways and our traditions, you already know the answer. This is England. Don't like our ways? Don't like our culture? Fuck off then!
All good stuff.
Thanks for watching. We had a blast making that one. If you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoy making them, please subscribe, give us a like, a share, and if possible, a hype. And you can now also join our members area, where you will get a first look at new videos before they're released to the public.
One more song, guys,
Oi, you hear that?
and then I've got to close down. Don't know what this one is.
The boats are still coming, but not for long.
Oh, yeah.
Deport the fucking lot! Deport the fucking lot! If they're men, send them back. We haven't got room. We can't keep track. They land on our shores like it's some kind of game. Hotels full, taxpayers footing the shame. They rape, they lie, they demand we comply, but we don't agree, and we're done being shy. No more benefits, no more free ride, no more grooming our kids while the elites hide. Send them back to fight their own wars. Keep them off our beaches, lock every door. Deport the fucking lot. Deport the fucking lot. If they're men, send them back. We haven't got room. We can't keep track. Deport the fucking lot. They want want to stay, but we don't agree with it. Mass deportation, that's the only ticket. No hotels, no houses, no more free meals. Brits first, every single deal. Red list countries, criminals out first. Foreign offenders, get them in the hearse. Back where they came from, restore Britain, hear the people roar. Millions must go. This is our shore. One more time. Louder! Deport the fucking lots. Deport the fucking lots. Send them back to their wars. Deport the fucking lots. Deport the fucking lots. We haven't got room. We can't keep track. Deport the lot. And take Britain back.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, then please subscribe, give it a like, a share, and if possible, a hype, so that more people get to see this awesome content.
Last song, guys, last song, then closing the stream.
They told us to kneel. They told us to break. But we remember who we are.
A lot.
We were raised in the silence, taught to obey. Chains in our minds kept the fire at bay. They drew all the lines, said stay in your place. But pressure makes diamonds, now look at our face. We carried the weight, we swallowed the lies. Watched as they traded our future for pride. But something is shifting, it's turning inside. You can't kill a will that was born to defy.
You can push us down, but we rise again. Through the dirt, through the blood, through the pain within. Every scar is a mark, every mark is truth. We are done being silent, we are coming through. Veni, vidi, vici, we came, we saw, we conquered. No more chains on me, no more living under. Hear the ground shake when we march as one. This is where it starts, this is what we've become. Veni, vidi, vici, fire in our veins. We don't bow down, we don't break in chains. From the ashes we rise, now the tide has turned. You can't stop a people when the fire burns. They labeled us dangerous, called us the threat. But fear is a weapon they haven't dropped yet. Divide and control, yeah, we've seen that before. But we're not buying into their scripted war. Voices awakening louder than lies. Truth in the streets, you can see it in eyes. We're done with pretending, done with disguise. No.
Hi guys, Freedom Dad's just come into the room. Freedom Dad, I was about to wind up the stream, but if you've got a couple of minutes, would be appreciated. I can go until 10 past. Okay, I'm gonna ask Freedom Dad if he can spare a couple of minutes for us. put a link up, Freedom Dad. If you could come in for a couple of minutes, let us know what's happening over in Ulster. Would be great. I'm off to Leicester today, Freedom Dad. Here's Freedom Dad.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Hey, it's very smart you look.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, man.
You're
Look
out
at
to
that.
impress. Oh, hey, same here in Wales. There's a
Beautiful, isn't
strange...
it, mate?
Sky is blue. Why is the sky blue?
Because they haven't sprayed any shit on the skies for ages, for some reason. Have you not noticed?
There's a couple... Oh, wait. No, it's over here. They're playing noughts and crosses.
Oh, man, I've got footage, Paul, from must be over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was coming, one of my mates owns a wee snack van over in Scotland. And I used to go down and get my breakfast first thing in the morning. And you see them, fucking the
Yeah.
X's, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And or lines, it was one or the other. And I used to take video, we used to take video and like have a laugh about it and all that. And then you would come back out and then film the sky again, it would just be all smoggy. You know what I mean? It wasn't like people wouldn't notice it because it would still be blue. But unless you had footage of the original blue in the morning compared to
Yeah.
what it was like in the afternoon, then that's when you noticed it. And that was
I
well over 2 years ago, mate.
I dropped the ball a year ago.
Yeah,
After they had sprayed, a dust landed over... Something landed over all the garden furniture.
yeah.
It literally. And I scraped some off and I thought I should keep this and have it analysed. But I never did. Next time it happens, I can gather samples. I'll gather some samples and get them analysed.
But you know, you gotta think like how like I don't want to swear, but how messed up this society is whenever they know that the government are spraying aluminium and boomillion and whatever it is to block the sun out getting to the ground and nobody bats an eyelid. Everybody
No.
just thinks, no, okay, that's a good reason to spray the skies with shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, well,
You
they've
know?
admitted it, haven't they?
Oh,
They've
aye, it's
said
all
it.
right.
They wanted to
Oh,
put something in space, don't they, to stop the sun shining on us. Yeah.
yeah.
They're out to kill us. I've been having a look at them buying big islands out in Albania or somewhere. They're not very keen on that, apparently. It's going to be bigger than Epstein Island with for the elite to live. Well, Freedom Dad, as I said, I've only got 5 minutes. I
That's all
have
right,
to go
mate.
to Leicester. What news?
Busy,
What news?
I'm busy wee day to day. I'm going to be doing bringing a live days today. I've been a few people have warned me not to do it. Everybody's worried about me, and that just makes me want to do it even more. You know that, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, it's at the end of the day, it's my city. It's my city centre, mate, and
Yeah.
I will be reporting on what's going on in my city centre today.
Yeah.
But I will have I think at least 6 guys will be with me. That's how much security I will need today, believe it or not, in my own city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can't have to have guys around me to protect me in this one. Like you can't
Yeah.
make it up. You can't make it up. Like
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
Oh, I say I'm an agnostic, Freedom Dad, but I'll bung a prayer up there. Listen, Lord, look after Freedom Dad. He's a mate, okay? Yeah. Hey, someone just said in the comments that there's troops setting up to protect the immigrants in Belfast.
Yeah, there is, mate. That's the usual suspects. The dissidents, Sinn Féin. That's the usual ones, mate.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, well, okay.
Brits out, foreigners in, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, same in Wales. Same in Wales. Anyone can be Welsh, according to Plaid Cymru, providing they know white. Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
it works. Anyone can be Welsh unless they're white. Kev K, I've got your address. I'll get a badge off to you. You guys, if you see English lass, let her know I've got her address and I'll get a badge off to her as well. I'll have to get a badge off to you, Freedom Dad.
Oh, fuck, I'm not giving you my address, fuck's sake, you know though.
Well, can I have Caitlin's address then?
Good one. She only lives
Okay,
around the corner. She only lives around the corner from me anyway.
all right. I'll find you. I can find the girl of my dreams. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, we're lucky. Some of our areas still have families all together, you know.
yeah. Oh,
And yes, we're quite still have that community sort of thing, especially where I stay. You know what I mean? It's all families that have been here for years. It's the
yeah.
second biggest house in the state in Northern Ireland.
Oh,
So it is.
yeah. Good to. Well, keep it Ulster. Keep it Ulster. Because
Yeah.
they come in. Here's how it works. My experience. They come in and there's one family and they're really nice and they're really friendly to the neighbours. Then there's two and they are friendly. Three, they are friendly. And
And they
then bit by
sponsor
bit,
football teams, and they give money to the church. And yes, I know,
yeah.
mate. I know.
And then bit by bit they take over and all of a sudden their attitude is
Changes.
sell us your house and fuck off or else. Yeah. Play them at their
Yeah.
same game. I don't have to tell you guys how to do it. You're experts. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to wind up, Freedom Dad. Any other news we should be aware of over here on the mainland?
No, just Stevie Baker's been remanded. I said that
Oh,
last night.
yeah.
He's remanded 5 children and one in the oven for the Mason Robin who.
Wait, is it a GoFundMe for him or anything? Oh,
No, we get this. We'll have this. We'll look after. We'll do everything we need. The boys in East Belfast will rally around. EBFD will do what they can as well to help the family. Anything she needs. Sarah, and my girls are all in communication with Robin, his missus, and she just needs to lift the phone for any patriot to come and help and anything we can do. You know, so if it was Christmas time or something like that, then maybe we'd think about something like that. But at the minute, it'll just be getting her up to the jail, making sure there's people who look after the kids when she's going up to the jail and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So that's where we'll be at the minute. And make sure he's got the lawyer. We're in touch with the lawyer and do what we can to try and get him high court bail. That's all we
well,
can do, mate.
if there's anything at all we can do over here, you know, Freedom Dad, you've only got to ask, and we'll get on it to the best of our ability. You know that, Freedom Dad.
Yeah, of course. But,
Give him our thoughts.
like I say, Stevie's he knows what he's doing. He knows the risks. You know what I mean. The only thing we don't need to worry too much about him. He's going to be okay. He'll be all right in the jail. But it's the wife and kids. We need the kids. You know what I mean. Is our main concern. They'll be missing their dad.
Same over here with our political prisoners. I think you guys have shown us the way over here about the danger of street auditors, because young Bob, the street auditor, has been responsible for 3 arrests, possibly 11, and
Right.
he's issued an apology for the footage that he shared that got those men arrested. Yeah, violence is wrong, but it's not our job to capture people who commit
Exactly.
crimes.
That's what I say as well. You know, I've never had anybody arrested in my when I've been doing this. I don't film. I film the left and the police, and that's my cameras are always on them. Like I say, we're not here to do the police job. You know what I mean? And they've got enough technology themselves anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
aye.
it just makes it easier for them. You know, it's not saying that some of these YouTubers, TikTokers that are filming faces, if they didn't do it, the guys wouldn't have got arrested. I believe not even if they've just went to the YouTubers and the TikTokers and used their footage because it's easier. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But even if the YouTubers hadn't been there, they would have had footage anyway. You know
Oh,
what I
aye.
mean? These guys
Yeah.
it's the guys with no masks. It's their fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For doing what they're doing while showing their faces in front of so many police. So, you know, I wouldn't want to lay all the blame at everybody's at the YouTubers, but people should know better. They should know
Well,
better.
but, you know, yeah, I agree. It's their fault. They should have been responsible for their own personal security, and they should have dressed appropriately. You know,
Yeah.
but maybe we are partially to blame in that some of these young men are not aware of just how sophisticated how the system works, and perhaps we should have advised them to dress appropriately for the
Yeah,
occasion.
yeah, but see, you got to be careful there as well. You know what I mean? Because there's
Yeah.
legalities concerned with that. You know, you're aiding and abetting, you're conspiring, you're part of the conspiracy then. Especially if something really bad happens, if a policeman loses his life or something horrific happens, then I imagine anybody that said anything like that would be pulled in front of the courts for instigating. You know, so
Yeah.
as YouTubers, we have to be very, very careful what we say and how we say it, mate. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we are
Absolutely.
influencers, as they like to tell us. You know.
Okay.
But yeah, but listen, I'll be live probably. Don't know if I'll be live. Gotta weigh that up. I'm gonna talk to the boys when I get through. We're gonna have an hour to talk about what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, and weigh up the pros and the cons and the risks. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're gonna do a risk check. You know what I mean? And then take it forward from there. You know what I mean? But like I say, it's Belfast. You know. And this is, you're going to see the left today. You're going to see the anti-racism side of things today. And,
Yes.
you know, there's going to be thousands on the streets of Belfast. So, yeah.
And I'm going to be traveling. Okay, then, Freedom Dad. I'll be able to tune in and watch you live at any rate.
Okay,
Hopefully.
mate.
I've
It'll
got
be
to
up
go home
anyway
then.
at some stage. You know what I mean?
Okay, good luck. Regards to the give your comrades our love, mate. Yeah, tell them we
Will do,
support
mate.
them 100%.
Will
No
do.
surrender.
No surrender, mate. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Freedom Dad.
Right, bye-bye, mate.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to close the stream down now. English lass. Pardon me, guys. I've got your address, English lass. I won't be able to send you your badge today. I've got it here ready for you, and I'll do that either this evening, probably tomorrow morning now. Okay, guys, you take care. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. Stay strong, stay safe. GA, today, you move fast, stay low, as Lee would say. Yeah. There's a Discord. Don't forget, you can get the Discord if you want to continue chatting over on KevK57's channel. Yeah. Original music. You can go there, chat in Discord all day, and you can play songs and watch videos. Yeah. I'm going to probably do a live on the journey up, a little brief live, perhaps as we go to different places. And then I'll go live when we're in Leicester. I will not be videoing any of our boys unless it's for an interview that they agree to. And so I'll be there just primarily to keep an eye on the police and the left. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Freedom Dad just signed out. Have a great day. Catch you all. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the next one. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. And as Lee says, keep low, move fast, brother. Aim high, vote low, vote restore.